Today, I'm here to talk to you about a text message I received from a contractor. This contractor is offering me a new roof with 100% financing, no payments until November next year, and lifetime warranty. This text message got me back to a conversation I had in January with a guy that could not understand why his mortgage payment had gone up $750. After asking a lot of questions and collecting documents, we figured out that the responsible for the mortgage increase was the tax bill in his escrow account. The tax bill for 2024 was for $6,943, and the tax bill for 2025 was for $11,528. That is $4,585 higher. When we compare both tax bills side by side, we notice that the portion for the taxes for the county were only higher for $168. But in the non-ad valorem part, there was a new line that says Florida Green Financial for $4,407. What had happened is that the lender paid the $11,000 to the county for the property taxes. But in the account, the escrow account, he had only for $6,943. Now he has a shortage of $4,585. When you have a shortage like that and a new item added to the taxes, you need to pay it and then also accumulate for the next year. Now he needs to pay $8,992, which means the $4,585 that it was owed to the bank because it was being paid already back in November 2025, and he needs to pay and put into his new escrow account for the new escrow balance that is going to be due in November 2026, the other $4,407. When you divide the $8,992 by 12 months, it gives you a payment of $750. So we figure out the mystery. Why I'm bringing this to you now? Because we, like me, got this message, but we're not asking, we see all this information, we're not asking all the questions. How this is going to be paid, what it's going to look like, how it's going to affect my financials later, what is the interest rate. I'm not saying that these programs are wrong or they're bad. What I'm saying is that you need to ask questions. I am not saying that these programs are bad. What I'm saying is that you need to look for all the information so you can make a decision with all the information at hand. There are other ways also that you could use to finance any upgrades or remodels to your home. Why I'm sharing this information with you today? Because you, the client, have the responsibility to ask questions and compare financial alternatives to fund the upgrades of your home. You need to understand that for each project, there is a loan product that will fit your need. You have the responsibility of researching each company, how long they've been in business, check them out, dig into who they are and the warranties that they offer. You also need to at least request 3 quotes. And each quote has to be detailed. You need all the information. The scope of work has to be in writing. Because I can tell you, I'll put the roof and the tiles, but they didn't include the fascia, they didn't include the panels. If they're gonna take away dry rot or they cover some amount in the quote, but anything else is gonna be extra, you need to ask for that information in writing. In addition to the scope of work quotes, you also need a financial quote. They should give you and provide you with a financial quote explaining how the program or their loan is going to work. Here at Mint4More, we care about you and we offer multiple financial alternatives to meet your needs and for you to reach your goals.